One of my favorite Pat moments had to do with this right here, Ruffles potato chips. When we were little, Aunt Pat was the queen of Ruffles potato chips. She would always come around with a big bag of Ruffles. She didn't want no Better Maids. I think she liked J's, but her number ones were Ruffles. And they would always be good. I was like, Aunt Pat, how are you getting these fresh chips? Because when I would get some money, I would go into the store and I would try to get some chips like Aunt Pat. And mine would be all brown and stale tasting. And so I was like, Aunt Pat, how come I'm not getting chips that taste like yours? And that's when I learned the secret of first in, first out. Aunt Pat taught me that the oldest products always go up front so people could just grab them and go. But what Aunt Pat does, she digs all the way to the back of the chips and she grabs the freshest chips. Another of my favorite Aunt Pat moments happened when we were on Rutherford, which a lot of my memories happen to take place with Aunt Pat is on Rutherford in Southfield. This particular day, all the kids were out on the front porch playing, and usually when we see Jehovah's Witnesses coming, when we were little, we would run in the house and hide. We would dive behind couches, lock the door, pull the drapes in. And I don't know why we did it. It was just something we did. We just automatically ran when we saw the Jehovah's Witness. But this one day we were so busy playing that we didn't notice the Jehovah's Witness sneaking up on us. And so when they came up to us and they was asking if the parent was in the house, we had to go get Aunt Pat. And at this time, Aunt Pat was really in the church. I don't remember the name of the church she was going to, but she was a holy roller, into the Bible, knew all the scriptures. And Aunt Pat came to the door, and her and the Jehovah's Witness started talking. Aunt Pat invited her into the house. It was a very pleasant conversation. And so we're all outside playing and laughing. Maybe 10 minutes later, that door come busting open. I see the Jehovah's Witness running out with her wig in her hand, stumbling, trying to stand up and get up, and Aunt Pat was backing her out the house with the word, just John 3:16 said, and 1 Corinthians 9 said, and she was refuting everything that the Jehovah's Witness said. And to this day, every time I see a Jehovah's Witness, I think of Aunt Pat, because that's the kind of woman that she was. She stood for her convictions. She stood by what she believed in, and she didn't back down for anybody, not even Jehovah's Witness.